On my own laptop. Excuse me. It better be a frickin' error. I swear to God, YouTube, I am not in the mood to deal with your bullcrap today. Then again, I don't think I've ever really been in the mood. Okay, thank God. that was concerning for a moment there. Sorry, I was checking something and YouTube was being weird. Hi guys. Oh wow, there's a bunch of you already. Okay, I'm gonna adjust my thingy. Adjust my thingy. Okay. What was I doing? This giveaway still going on, so I'm gonna get a bunch of eggs and then surprise trade any shinies I don't want, unless anyone wants one. And then, meanwhile, I'm going to continue my hunt for a shiny marked Snom. Because I found 2 shinies yesterday in a 5-hour stream, which was mind-blowing, to be honest, because my luck is never that good. So, let's see if we can have that kind of luck today, too. Adjust my chair a little bit. Buying my computer parts at the moment, I'll deal with you soon. What do you mean, deal with me? I'll deal with you soon, she says. What the frick does that mean? Frickin' ass dragon. Okay, I can't drive! I can't drive a bicycle. Actually, to be completely honest, I actually can't. I can't ride a bike, let it be known. I did adjust the volume of the music a little bit because I did notice listening to it that when some songs play, I am harder to hear. So I adjusted the volume a little bit, so hopefully that helps a little. Because unfortunately some songs vary in volume, like some are naturally louder than the others. So I didn't account for that, so that's my bad. So yeah, we got Panda, we got Cyber, we got Ash, and we got Pika Girl all in one place. Heck yeah. I will never get tired of Snom's adorable little Christmas bell cry. Panda sew and listen. Don't... I know it's very redundant to hear at this point, I'm sure, but just seriously, don't push yourself, girl. We're all excited to see those things done, of course, just as much as you are, but it's not worth sacrificing yourself for it. Especially if you end up hurting your hand more. That's the last thing you or any of us need. It's like, don't break your hand. God, this thing is precious. I can't- every time I look at Snom, I just can't help but think it's a baby! Look how cute it is! It's also the fact that I've always had kind of a deep love for ice types. Like, I was born in December, so I'm kind of like, and I think winter is overall a very pretty season, even if it's freezing as frick, and I hate that. But I've always had, like, a deep love for ice type Pokemon, and to finally see, like, an ice type this cute, just... oh, it's perfection. I think I'm gonna finish all but hand sewing on Ash Dragon today. Of course, it'll be probably months before I can do anything after that. Yeah, that's it. I do sympathize with you on that. It does suck. I'm focused on that site Panda mentioned in the Discord, so I might not talk much. It's okay, Cyber. Show me the babies. Now, something to point out is that because it is hailing right now, I think there's a chance that if I were to get a marked shiny, it would have, like, the Snow Frolicker, mark. So, I am hoping to God that's what I get, because that would be so perfect for Snom. So, I hope to God that's the mark that I get if I get it today, because you can manipulate what weather is going on by, like, adjusting your Switch's clock. But it's like, I usually don't like doing that just to manipulate the weather. So I would love to get it today under this beautiful snowfall. Because Snom the Snow Frolicker would make my frickin' year. Nothing would beat that. Though I will admit, I am excited to see what Pokemon, and even, and hopefully Sega will do something for Sonic's anniversary too. But the fact that this year is going to mark an anniversary for 2 video game franchises that I love very much, that's gonna be pretty awesome. I really hope they announce Gen 4 remakes, please! Please, if Pokemon loves me at all, can we please get an official announcement for Gen 4 remakes on Pokemon Day? Please? For the love of God. Like, I know they announced the release date for the new Pokemon Snap game, which is interesting. My interest in that is not super high, but because it's Pokemon, I'm gonna try and get the game when I can. Because, you know, Pokemon. But yeah, that new Pokemon Snap game does look kind of fun. I played a little bit of it on an N64 emulator, like, quite a few years ago. But, yeah. I would like to see what they did. I should do my homework, but this is definitely better than doing homework now. Don't put off your homework, Pika! Homework is important too. Okay, I've done my shopping, now it's time. Time for what? The hell what are you doing? What do you mean? Time for what, Ash Dragon? I dare you, tell me, what is it time for? When is it ever time for anything? I'm just spouting gibberish at this point. Don't look? What do you mean, don't look? Don't look at what? I can't really look at anything at the moment because I'm streaming, but... Homework might be important, but I refuse to do it now. I can't, you know what, I can't argue that. Lord knows I hated homework too. But thankfully, because A, my teachers were usually pretty cool, and B, because I was the good kid, I rarely ever had to do a ton of homework. Let her work it out? What the hell are you talking about? My job is done. What the Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here in terror then. Internally screaming for the next however many hours I decide to do this. Which I have no clue. What did you do? Whatever. But yeah, I think the only time I had to do a lot of homework was for my crafts class, because the stuff that we did usually took a lot of time, and usually I didn't have enough time during the school day to get it done, like when I had to do, like, latch hook and stuff. I had to do a lot of that at home, but I didn't mind it too much because I got to make something. I still have that latch hook project I made, actually. I think it's hanging on my door. Just because I liked it so much, I didn't want to get rid of it. Okay, so did you, like, post it in the Discord or something, Ash Dragon, and that's why you're telling me not to look? Or are you just flat out not gonna tell me? Nope, okay, well. Okay. Not on Discord. What the fuck? The stream just started and you're already killing me here. Come on, I can't even start a stream without one of y'all starting shit. Christ. Did you want a coffee? What? The heck are you going on about, girl? I mean, I always like my Starbucks, but... God, I wish I could just get Starbucks whenever I want. Why must the closest Starbucks be at the Target? Hint, hint. Yeah, I gathered that it was kind of a hint, because I know what that can indicate. So, like, did you get paid today or something? Is that why you're doing this? Or is this just completely out of nowhere because you feel like making me lose my mind today? Like, seriously. I turn around to sew something, turn back, and the cat is on fabric and Voltara wings. That cat seems very fascinated with your plushies. It's honestly adorable. Snom is cute. Yes, it is. It is the most precious thing ever. If it would spawn us more than one per round, oh, there we go. Like, it only... Okay, well... I am afraid to look. I am very afraid to look. Oh, fuck my life. I am not gonna be ready for that, am I? See, this is why I didn't want to make my Ko-fi so visible. Because then y'all would just take it as a challenge or something. Come here, Snom. More Snom hunting? Yes. and like I mentioned before, I'm hoping that because it's hailing, there's a chance that these could have the mark Snom, the Snow Frolicker mark, and I'm really hoping to God that I get a shiny with that today, because having the chance of that happening with it hailing right now, then that would be like the perfect mark to have on a shiny Snom. Because I'm sorry, this Snom the Snow Frolicker is the cutest thing ever. Because I have a normal one with that mark. It was the one that I caught during my Crown Tundra stream. I still have it, because I could ever get rid of that. But having a shiny one like that would just, oh, it would be so good. A one-off from me? Oh god. Oh no. I am afraid to check my Ko-fi. I have it up right now on my laptop, like I have it open as a tab, but I don't have, I'm afraid to click on it. Oh no. I cannot escape you people, I swear. I am getting so sick of the frost moths. Frostmoth's eyes are creepy. I'm sorry. Like, their eyes are weird. It's a little cooler. It's better looking when it's shiny, but like normally its eyes are just creepy looking. Ko-fi anxiety is officially a thing. well, combine that with my actual anxiety, and there you go. But yeah, you guys just do this to mess with me, I swear. She should have hid it from me. Well, you guys freaking insisted. Honestly, I didn't even really care about having a Ko-fi until you guys were like, is there an easier way for me to give you muns? And I'm just like, fine. Throws Ko-fi at Cyber. Oh no. Now I'm like staring at that Ko-fi tab like I want to look, but I'm kind of tempted to wait and see if a shiny comes up. If I find a shiny Snom, maybe then I'll check it or something to add to the moment. I don't know. Ah, ran into another moth. Need to join Ko-fi Anxiety Anonymous at this point. Oh my god, you're on a roll today, dude. And my computer is making noises over there. It's normal noises anyway. God, I can't wait to stream from my gaming PC. It'll probably be so much better. That's a good idea. Oh no. Still searching. Interesting. What I was thinking I might do is that, depending on how many shinies I get before I get one with a mark, I was considering maybe, like, giving away my extra Snoms, because I really don't need them. Like, I already have, like, I have two decent shiny Frostmoths, and then I'm planning on not evolving the shiny with the mark that I get. So I might end up just giving away the extra Snoms that I get. If anyone wants one, I might give one to my girlfriend so she can have, like, have my favorite baby. I don't know, I was thinking about what I was gonna do with them, because otherwise they're probably just gonna sit in my box, and I'd rather they go to someone who really wants them. And have them just sit in my box forever. They deserve a good owner. Snoms for everyone, yes. Snoms for everyone. I've decided on the motherboard after 2 weeks of looking. I've decided to stay with MSI for my PC. Okay, cool. I wish I knew, I wish I understood any of what you just said, but I am definitely not a computer expert, and nor will I ever be. It's the heart of the computer. Oh yeah, the motherboard, right. That was the thing I destroyed in one of my laptops, actually. I fried the motherboard. Oh man, those poor laptops. MSI is Microstar International. They produce a bunch of PC components and accessories. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now that makes sense. Wow, we're already up to 9 people. I hate it when things get stuck in my eyelashes. It's a pain. Because then I have to try and get it out of there without poking myself in the eye. Those laptops are bad anyway. No sensible laptop should ever fry itself under any condition. Well, granted, I overworked to the point. It's not like they fried for no reason. I mean, I would, like, use them on a soft surface, which is never a good idea. I was pushing them pretty hard, because basically, they were kind of meant to be just, like, you know, typical laptops, but I was, like, trying to run editing software on them. I was trying to run emulators. I was kind of pushing the poor things. So it's, yeah, it's not like they just fried for no reason. I mean, yeah, granted they of course were older and they probably had their own set of flaws, but like it's not like they just randomly fried one day. Plus, I knew even less about computers then than I do now, so I didn't really know a proper way to treat them. No, I wasn't. I'm gonna put a different Pokemon out front just because I'm sick of seeing one Pokemon. Gotcha. And yeah, this is that Suicune I found on stream not that long ago. Love her to pieces. She's so beautiful. Seriously though, like, real talk, Suicune is one of my favorite Pokemon designs. It just looks so cool. I love the diamond, like, headpiece it has. I love the flowing mane and the flowing double tails that honestly remind me of the wind itself. And I love the diamond pattern on its body. It's like, I would not be able to tell you all off the top of my head because there's so many different Pokemon now, but it's like, Suicune is one of my favorite Pokemon designs. It's just so pretty. Honestly, I love the nickname I chose. And once again, Suicune just looks so cool in the snow. I also remember as a kid it was one of my favorite Pokemon cries too. I just always liked Suicune's cry. There are a handful of Pokemon that have particular cries that I just love to listen to. Reshiram is a big one. Like, ever since I played Pokemon Black for the first time, I've loved Reshiram's cry. It just sounded so cool. Suicune was one that I loved. Dialga I liked, but not because it was cool sounding, but just because it sounded so imposing and it... I don't know, Dialga's cry just brings forth some huge emotions. The ribbons are pretty, but they make no sense and do nothing. I could have sworn there was like some explanation for its tails. Like, I thought there was a reason for that they were like that. But yeah, Suicune knows that it's pretty, and it's just showing it off. Honestly, there are a lot of Pokemon that you could probably tell, like, know they're beautiful. Oh yeah, Mesprit was another Pokemon whose cry I really liked. Piplup was another one I always really liked. Vaporeon was another one I always really liked. I just liked how it sounded so cute. I think I'm gonna start surprise trading these extra shinies because I don't really want them. So, first one going out is the shiny Cramorant. Being a male Lopunny must suck. Well, there is such a thing as female Mr. Mimes. Which, don't ask me how that works. And yes, it's still called Mr. Mime even if it's female. Trust me, the Pokemon fandom has been trying for years to figure that one out. Male Gardevoirs exist. But ironically, a female Gallade cannot exist, which I thought was kind of funny. Like in Gen 4 where they introduced Gallade, they actually made it so only males can evolve into it, which I thought was kind of funny. Not gonna lie though, if I could have a female Gallade, I would probably name it like Joan of Arc or something. At least the mime thing is just a translation mishap. Well, yeah, true. It's still hilarious, though. Like, when you see a female Mr. Mime in the wild, everyone just has to stop and laugh. Yeah, they never fixed that either. They just kind of left it, and it was really good, really good. God, Suicune looks so cool in the snow. I guess. Yeah. Worthless to landed. That's fine, I don't care. Alright, Toxel number 1. Love when they pop right in front of you so you don't have time to maneuver around them. Yep. Basically. A Milcery. I can't pick things up, apparently. That's kind of surprising. I just wonder what the heck I did to him then. Your laptops were just dirt. Well, I don't want to call something like that complete dirt, but it's possible that they likely weren't the best ever, because remember, my family couldn't exactly afford high-end stuff like that until very recent years. Found the rubber end piece to these earbuds. $2005 Xbox 360 model. Though granted, the only consoles I've had that have actually felt too hot to the touch were my Wii. Because my Xbox 360 can be loud, but I've never really had a problem with it overheating. Actually, I don't think I've ever had a console actually overheat. Because I know that there are, like, errors that can come up if your console gets too hot, but I've never really seen any. Honestly, have I ever even seen an error message on a console in my house? I don't even think I have. Like, I think the only errors I've ever seen on my consoles are when, like, the discs or the cartridges can't be read or something. I've never really seen error messages besides that. Mudkip. I'll take a mudkip. Well, my Wii is really old, and I've mentioned before that it has a problem now that if I leave it plugged in, it will actually get really hot. Just leaving it plugged in, not even turning it on, just having it plugged in will cause it to start overheating. So every time I use it, I have to make sure I unplug it when I'm done, otherwise it'll likely catch fire if I leave it. I would like to get a better Wii at some point, just so I can play GameCube games better. That's a malfunction, I can tell you that. Yeah, I figured. I don't know what could cause that, like, I'm pretty sure the fans aren't busted or anything, I've never had that problem before, though. Like, I've never had a problem with leaving a console plugged in, so it was a very strange moment when I found out about it. I just attributed it to the fact that it was old as dirt. Not a bad mudkip. Return of the terrible lighting that I can do nothing about. I think I might, depending on how big that bookshelf is when it gets here, I might move my lamp over there to help with that. But I thought about moving it before the stream today, but I didn't want to do that in case I would have to move it again. Because it's possible the bookshelf might come either today or tomorrow. Well, it's also the fact that I don't have, like... It's the position of my lamp. I have, like, a lamp over there, but that's the only source of lighting in my room right now besides this window. So, it's like... And the light is blocked by these giant boxes that are basically in the way. So, I've thought about moving it over here, which would likely solve the problem. But it's also the fact that I have 3 lights on that lamp, and 2 of them are burned out, and I'm just too lazy to change the light bulbs. I actually don't even know if we have any. It's something I would keep meaning to ask is if we have any more light bulbs. But yeah, once I can get all this stuff out of here and more organized, I can work on shit like that. Honestly, I just hate that I can't see all my plushies. I hate having them all scrunched together in those boxes. I don't like it. I liked having them all in that nice pile, and I'm worried I'm not gonna have enough space for them all. Among all the other bullcrap that I have in the corner by my closet, and like, I have like no good place to put my clothes either. Like, I have these drawers that are attached to my bed, but it's like at this point I have too many clothes and they just don't fit in there. So I've kind of had to improv on what I do with my clothes. Ruby Dragoness, hello! What's up? Yeah, I've seen you comment a few times. I've tried to talk to you, but I get the feeling YouTube hasn't been notifying when I respond to you, because I've had problems like that in the past. YouTube has this thing where, like, it'll notify you the first time someone makes a comment, but then if you reply to them, it doesn't tell you that they replied, so you kind of have to check it of your own merit, and it's very annoying. Guess put the clothes in a pile and call it a day. Yeah, pretty much that's what I've been doing. Same here, Dragon Sister. So yeah. I pretty much thought that's what was going on. So I'm just like, yay, YouTube is sucking again. What else is new? I really hope someone comes in the mail for me today, because I'm still waiting on a few things, and I would like that to make my day a little bit. I wish I could show you my dragon design so that you can add it to your videos. What do you mean? If it's your design, I'm not going to use it. That would be stealing. Yeah, but I just want to see if you like it. If it's the dragon in your profile picture, I do like it. No problem. I'm doing alright, Pika girl. How about you? I kind of had a heart-to-heart in my Discord server the other night with some friends of mine. Kind of showing exactly how I feel about things. I'll probably still use it just to see. Wouldn't be a bad idea to see how well it works. And I hope those heart-to-hearts are helping you. It honestly does, because I feel validated when I say something like that and people tell me I'm right. So it's like, it feels nice to know that I wasn't wrong and doing the complete wrong thing that whole time. So yeah, it's feeling validated really does do a lot. Are you playing Pokemon? Yes, I am. I am playing Pokemon Sword. Ow. I just cracked my finger real good. Ah. It'll probably feel exactly like your current antenna, but it's nice to have around, I guess. It also will be easier to kind of quickly install because it's just a USB thing instead of putting it in the computer. So yeah, I'll probably like test it and see how well it works. Depends on how many free USB slots I'll have too. I may have to buy another connector. Or, not connector, extender, I mean. Which it wasn't a huge deal. The one I bought I think was like $15, so if I have to buy another one, I'm not gonna be that weirded out. Never heard of that game. The only Pokemon game I know is Pokemon Go. Oh, hun, there's a lot more to it than that. Pokemon Go is just a mobile app. It's a whole series of games all on its own. Pokemon Go was just a spin-off thing that they made to, I guess, for fun. I mean, Pokemon Go is good. Like, I play it. But there's a whole lot more to Pokemon than that app, trust me. Not much has changed. I'm still kind of just living my life and the days just pass by, but I'm okay. Mood! That is such a mood. That's pretty much been me. Your new PC has a lot of USB connectors, but most are on the back. Okay, good to know. So that'll be interesting to work out. Yeah, I can work with that. Because I think I could probably plug my microphone into the back and have that not be much of an issue. But yeah, I can improv. It'd be easier if the flippin' thing would just be here, because then I could actually take a look at it and gauge how well I can do this. Are you excited to see Spyro 4 from Reignited Trilogy as much as me? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not jaded towards it at this point, but it's hard for someone like me because the classic Spyro was not my Spyro. Like, I didn't fall in love with classic Spyro and become a fan of it because of that. The Legend of Spyro Trilogy is what matters to me. So it's like, it's not that I don't like it, but I don't know. It's just I can't. I would feel more excited if they would like make it more like LOS. Like maybe not gameplay wise, but like kind of like what they did with Crash 4. I hope it's gonna have like a more in-depth story. Because Crash 4's story was really good. Like, I watched a cutscene compilation for it, and I loved the story. So, it's like, I would like to see them do that with Spyro 4 as well. Like, there's so much about classic Spyro lore we really don't know. Because, of course, the classic games were made a long time ago, so they couldn't really go into much detail. So I would like them to elaborate more on the world that they're living in. Especially if they could do what they did also with Crash 4 and give us access to more characters. For instance, everyone talks about how Flame and Ember are characters with untapped potential. So I would like to see more of them and maybe have them be playable characters. Like maybe Ember could have like some fancy pink fire breath or something, or Flame could have like a Comet Dash or something ability, like kind of like what Cortex has. So, honestly, if they announce a Spyro 4, I will be excited and will play it, but until I see exactly what they're planning on doing with it, I'm not gonna be, like, jumping up and down squealing. Ash Nuggy in Discord. Oh no, I need to look. Hold on. Are we gonna see a Scarlet Nugget? Oh no. I can't wait to see this. It's gonna be adorable. Load faster, Discord. Oh my god, it's so cute. Aw, so cute. You even did the spikes on the back and on the side of the face, too. Wow. She looks so cute like that. Sorry, I'm behind in the chat, Ruby. Did you always want to see your dragon as a playable skin in Legend of Spyro or Reignited trilogy? Of course. Back in like the earlier days of this of like the me making a OC, it was kind of common for me to see other people who made dragons Photoshop HUD icons or things like that from Dawn of the Dragon and make it look like their own dragon. And I always thought that was such a cool idea, but then when I saw that OCs were moddable into Reignited, I was like, oh my god, I need this now. So I hope to god I'll be able to commission the person who does them. Because they do a really good job with them. Your PC has 2 front USB ports, plus ports for headsets and microphones. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can use my extender that I already have, and that'll add like 5 more to it. So that should work just fine. And I know, right, Ash? It's like, the dragon nuggets are the best. I'd love to commission a Panda to make a nugget of each of my dragons at some point, just to have them as like a full collection, because that would look so cute. But that's obviously going to be like way in the future. I'm in no way intending for her to do that anytime soon. God, Delta would be interesting. It would probably be. It would probably be harder though, unfortunately, because Delta doesn't have wing webbing, so I don't think she'd be able to do that. So I don't know. It would be up to her, honestly. Delta would be hard to do. Because I designed her the way I did. Were you looking at my dragon picture? Yeah, I was looking at it earlier. The profile picture, I mean. Pff, you know me. It has 6 USBs on the back. Oh, wow. Yeah, that should be fine. I do know you, Panda. That's why I'm expressing that I'm not expecting you to do that. That's why I'm saying it out loud. The USBs will also probably be easier to access because I'm gonna have it sitting on the floor, and to make it easier, I put my Care Bear rug that I had on the floor. It's underneath the desk, so it's gonna have a softer place to sit, so like the casing doesn't get scratched or something by the tile. So yeah, having it not against a wall and having it on the floor will probably make them easier to get to. You know that only encourages me. It'll also have more room to move around too, like I can scoot it across the floor instead of having that cramped desk space. I'm hearing things. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. I am preparing to check my Ko-fi because at this point I need to see what Ash Dragon did. I think in this moment where Ash Dragon's happy about the plushie, I think it's a good time to check it. So I'm going to put my controller down. I'm going to stretch because I woke up not that long ago and my everything is stiff. If you didn't notice, my dragon had clothes on to give it more detail, but sometimes my dragon doesn't wear clothes. Oh yeah, drawing clothes on dragons can be difficult, especially if you want to have them wear like traditional clothes. So, because usually when I see someone draw a dragon wearing something, it's usually armor, because that's easier to draw on a dragon shape, especially with, you know, a lot of stuff in the way, like horns and spines and claws and wings and stuff. I've been meaning to redesign some armor for Voltara, because I love armor designs, but I just suck at drawing it. I suck horribly at drawing it. Oh god, okay, I'm opening the Ko-fi. I'm going to regret this. I am going to regret this so bad. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, you're kidding me! I apologize for any children in the chat right now. But that was a justified what the heck. What the actual fricksicle? I think my brain just turned off. Like, insert Voltaro Dragonist.exe and stop responding jokes as you will, but oh my god, I literally can't think straight. I've lost the ability to form cohesive thoughts. Someone please help. Are you fucking serious? I can't think of words to do this justice. Truth be told. I can never gauge the amount by your reaction. Your reaction is almost always the same. That's also truth. Use it to buy whatever you want? Oh my god. What the heck am I gonna do with that? Okay, honestly, God, I think my brain broke. I think that broke. Trust me when I say it's a lot. She sent me a lot. I'll say exactly how much in a minute. And no, Ruby, it has nothing to do with what you said. It has nothing to do with what you said. Okay, I need my Umbreon. Hold on. I need like 10 minutes or something. Oh my god, I can't. I can't. If Cyber doesn't frickin' do it, it's gonna be someone else. Gosh dang it. Okay, picks up controller, regains some form of self. Oh my god. Why is the game showing the same cutscenes? What do you mean? It's not a cutscene. I'm in battle. When I'm in battle, the camera will pan to different parts of the battlefield. This is how regular Pokemon usually works. I understand that you only have an experience from Pokemon Go, but like I said, Pokemon Go is literally nothing like how Pokemon actually is. It's very much dummied down for the sake of a mobile app. Frickin' Ash Dragon, what the heck, girl? You, are you sure you can just give that to me? Like, jeez. Oh my goodness gracious. A subspecies of a purple dragon, just different. But they're red. I didn't really realize purple dragons had a subspecies. I always thought they were just purple. I'm happy to do it. Well, I'm sure you are after that reaction. Okay, so I'm gonna say how much it was. She sent me $120. And that's why I lost it. Oh my god, I can't even, like, describe how I feel right now. But, okay, that justifies the reaction. Yeah. Just a bit. Yeah, that's why I said that would... The reaction made sense for once. Though, like I said, I would react that way if someone threw $1 at me, to be honest. I don't know if you saw what just happened, Cyber. I don't know if you saw what just happened. What interesting timing, though, Cyber. Oh, God. Don't worry, I don't think Cyber's gonna do it again. She already did something yesterday. So I don't think there's any need for the oh no, Ash. Okay, I see your point, Ruby. You has a point there. And I could see there being like some kind of subspecies eventually, like, cause you know, species evolution and shit. As I said in my message, you should never underestimate me. I don't think I ever did, though, is the thing. I never really underestimate anybody, it's just that I still don't expect it of anybody. No, I had to move to the lounge on my laptop because my phone doesn't like YouTube at the moment. Anyone want to tell Cyber what Ash Dragon just did? Oh my god. How funny, though, that Cyber decides to come back into this right after it happens. I think I can guess, lol. You probably could. And there you go, there's the explanation. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go, now Volgorn's gonna say it too. There it is in the chat for anyone curious. Oh lord. If I was the only this type of dragon, a Light Fury is a subspecies of a Night Fury from How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. And I understand that too. I would feel pretty lonely too if I was the only one of my kind. So yeah, Cyber, basically Ash just frickin' broke my brain. Cause I could be wrong, but I think that's the most I've been donated on stream. I think you've done close. Like, I'm pretty sure, I think you've donated like $100 before Cyber, but yeah, I think Ash Dragon just broke the record. I could be wrong though, and if I am, feel free to correct me, because we all know how my memory is. You see, I'm a clever dragon. Yes. Yes, shower her in months. No, Cyber. A one-off from me. Yeah, trust me, I will never expect that of you again. So I guess that explains why you said, now, okay, shopping is done, now to do whatever, or whatever. I guess that explains that, doesn't it? Granted, I didn't expect that of you already. I wish my pay would come in early. Ugh! Cyber! Do not even start with it. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with that now. Because I was not ready for that. I guess the question is there anything I kinda need right now? I mean, like, I mentioned getting a webcam, but that, I don't really know. I really don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, obviously I could just go into my wish list and look, but I don't know. I mean, I know I pondered getting another one of those nice blankets, but... which that would be about as much as it would be. But I don't know if I want to do that either. I'm trying to think now. Plus, I already have, like, so many blankets they're falling out of my ears, so... I'm not good. I'm not good I'm not good at thinking. Oh god. Oh my god, it literally feels like my brain melted. Oh god, now I see why you especially said don't check until you're ready. Hopefully I'll have my own YouTube channel one day. Don't you kind of already? I mean, you technically have a channel. Because you're talking right now using one. Yeah, but I don't have videos posted. Okay, then why don't you post them? Figure out what kind of videos you like to make and work and run with it. That's what I did. Oh my goodness. I can't even think anymore. I need my Snom. My beautiful Snom. Look at the cuteness. Embrace it. I need to take a breath. I need to buy a drawing tablet and make and oh, I make a lot of other videos than that. I make other I pretty much make like whatever. Like sometimes I'll just make something as simple as Nightcore and then I'll do something more complicated like that. It just depends on how much motivation I have. But yeah, definitely good luck on the drawing tablet thing for sure, because those are really pricey. I got really lucky and speaking of Ash Dragon, she knows what she did. Off topic, my wrist has been bothering me lately. I can't lean on it and it twinges every so often. I have no idea what I did to it. My joints do that sometimes too. Like my ankle likes to do that a lot. And then like, I actually have my wrists do that too, where like they'll twinge and I can't move them correctly. That usually happens after I use them for too long, like say if I'm working at my computer. Yeah, let's hope it's not another panda situation. My thoughts exactly. And yeah, Ash Dragon knows what she did. And then that tablet is like my child. I love that thing so much. I really can't wait to move that over to this table where it'll be safer. It really will be so cool to just be able to turn around and use my computer and then turn around and play on my consoles. It'll really be so cool to do. It'll also be nice to console game and PC game in the same chair instead of having to switch chairs. Because I like my gaming chair a lot more than this one. That horse leopard Pokemon looks so cool. She's actually, this is Suicune. She's actually not a horse at all. She's part of a trio of legendary Pokemon referred to as legendary beasts. And they're mostly modeled after dogs, but people just call them beasts. I'm pretty sure she's more inspired off of like Arctic wolves and maybe leopards because of the patterning, but I don't really know for sure. You could plug your consoles into your PC monitor. That's also true. I actually saw, like, there was, like, this Kickstarter thing that I was tempted to look into where you could plug it into your Switch and then play Switch games on your laptop. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I could do that too. Although my TV is still bigger, so I probably would prefer to use my TV, but that's another thing I've been tempted to replace is my television, because once again, it does still work, but it's a very old model of a Samsung television, and I would like a nicer one at some point. Keyword at some point. But yeah, I've thought about getting a new TV because I've been like looking, and every time I go to Target or whatever, I always look and see just like how much they cost, and surprisingly, like, they're small, sure, but a somewhat decently sized smart TV is not that expensive at all. So it's I've looked into it. But that's what I call Pokemon. I don't know, just compare animals. Oh, okay. I understand that. With your capture card, you could play Switch games using a laptop as a screen. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Unfortunately, the only laptop I have is just not good. My Chromebook is not the best. It's very slow and sluggish, so I would probably just prefer playing it on either my PC or my television. But yeah, that's another thing I've kind of thought about in the future, maybe getting a better TV, because this TV wasn't even new when I got it. It was a generous like secondhand gift from a family member, and I definitely appreciated it because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to have a TV in here. And like I said, it works just fine. But like I said, at some point in the future, if I have a few spare months, I was considering maybe replacing it with a better TV. Would be easier if the Pokemon lets you ride it instead of a bike. In some games, you can. Like in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you can ride on certain Pokemon. Like, I think you can ride on Charizard, Aerodactyl, Lapras, Arcanine, Rapidash, Snorlax. Like, you can ride on several Pokemon in Let's Go. Unfortunately, it's not in every game. Like, in Sun and Moon, instead of having HM moves, you had the Ride Pager, where you could ride on Pokemon and they would basically do HM move things for you. Mewtwo is one. Oh, yeah, it is. You can ride on Mewtwo as well, which honestly is hilarious. You can imagine how irritated Mewtwo is. I need to get my own copy of Let's Go Eevee. The one that my family has is shared. So that's another thing I'm wanting to do, is get my own copy of it just so I have it. And don't have to share with my siblings. That's Skyrim too, because my family keeps borrowing my copy of Skyrim for Xbox One, and it's kind of annoying. So I've been meaning to see if I can maybe find a cheap copy so that they can stop stealing mine. But I don't think he would like it because his face is always grumpy like Grumpy Cat. Yeah, pretty much. Mewtwo in a nutshell. Trust me, we all want it to end, dear. So badly. Because I want to try and, like, make plans to move out, but I can't do nothing while this is happening. And honestly, I'm just so sick of having to be so limited. Not being able to go to restaurants and enjoy, you know, life in general, and just not being able to see friends. Because I miss hanging out with my, like, one best friend in the area. Plus also, like, if I got nothing better to do, I would love to, like, go down to Virginia and see some of my pals, but I can't travel with this happening, so it's just like... And I can't visit at all, yeah. Yeah, because Cyber wants to come here and visit us too, and she can if COVID's happening, so... But yeah, it's like, if I'm doing nothing else, I would like to go visit some friends. Because, I mean, I'm 21 freaking years old. If I want to go see a friend down in Virginia, I can do that. Especially since my pal Bridget has a license now, apparently, so she could come up here and visit herself, too, if she wanted to. So it's like, I wish we could do that. It's like, when did living become so much harder? Frickin' coronavirus. Plus, I also just... Mask... I wear a mask, obviously, because, I mean, I'm not an idiot. But it's so unpleasant wearing one, because it's... I don't like having things cover my face. And every time I have something covering my face, it feels like I have, like, no energy to speak. But it's like, oh my god, it's like... I will always wear a mask because I'm not a moron and I know basic science, but it's like... It's so uncomfortable, and and I actually have had problems where I can't breathe while wearing it, and it's no fault of the mask. I think it's more of my anxiety and whatnot than anything else, but it's just, it's so unpleasant. I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Whoops. But yeah, it's like I basically just miss when we could live our lives without having to live in fear of something so saddening. So we can hope to God that at some point we'll break free of this. I always wear my mask, but the way it fogs up my glasses is very irritating. Yeah, that's another problem I have, because I have to wear my glasses. It's so annoying when you have to balance it, and it's also, it just takes my, I have, like, no peripheral vision when I wear it either, so, like, when I go to a store and I'm moving a cart around, I always end up crashing into shit because I can't see it. I can't see stuff on my left and right very well without physically turning my head, so and of course that gets annoying after doing it 5,000 times. So because I completely lack peripheral vision when I do that, it's just so much more annoying. Because of course I get really embarrassed if I crash into shelves. It's like I can't drive a cart. Oh yeah, that too, when the straps dig into your ears. It's better than catching COVID, though, trust me. Why do you keep running into the same Pokemon in the game? It's because I'm shiny hunting. I'm thinking of playing through the original Resident Evil 3 if I can find a ROM maybe you'd like to watch. I don't see why not. Maybe. There is something I'll have to do at some point today when the person who needs stuff from me wakes up. But she, basically I need to do some voice acting for somebody. and she wants to give me some direction in a call at some point today, so I'll have to do that, but then after that I don't think I have anything else I need to worry about. Why did you have an egg named Squirt? Okay, I explained this a bunch yesterday, but I'll explain it again. What I'm trading for, these eggs are shiny Pokemon. They are guaranteed shiny Pokemon, and they are basically guaranteed square shiny Pokemon. And these Pokemon right here, which are shiny, these came from these eggs. Now, the reason why they're named Squirt is that because people were basically taking these from a giveaway and then selling them online. So they named the eggs to basically keep that from happening, so if they tried to sell them, people would know where they came from. And that's why they're named that. But once they hatch, they no longer have that name. Because these came from eggs that were just like that, and you can see right here, they're not named that. So it's literally just there to prevent the eggs from being stolen. That's it. Hey, sweetheart, what's up? Garboder. Just woke up. Did you have Missing Note? No, I never had a God Egg. I knew a lot of people who did, though. I did used to do hacked raids for fun. But, doing hacked raids definitely comes with its own set of risks, and one time I almost had a serious disaster happen, and the only thing that saved me was I turned off autosave, which is why I recommend that people do that. Because in one particular instance, I did a raid, but what they were is they were either unreleased or shiny locked Pokemon in a raid, and then when you beat it, you got like 999 of rare items like Apper Balls, rare candies, evolution stones, things like that. And one particular raid, I did it, and the game froze on the item screen, so I thought that because it was a hacked raid, my game just froze or whatever. So I did it again, and it didn't freeze, but then I found out that they had miscoded one of the items, and it basically creates a glitched item in your bag that causes instant freezing upon going to that part of the bag. Thankfully, we reported this to the person who was hosting these raids, he fixed it, and I just had to turn off the game and turn it back on without saving. The problem, though, is that I was saved because my autosave was turned off, so I would have had to save manually. The other person who had this problem, unfortunately, had their autosave turned on, so they could not escape it. It was stuck in their game. So basically, they had to send their Pokemon to a different game, and to save them, and then had to restart the save file. So yeah, doing hacked raids definitely came with its share of risks, but I was smart about it. I also never caught any of the Pokemon they hosted in those raids, because they could also cause some problems. And one of the Pokemon you could get in these raids was Missing No / God Egg. But like I said, I never did that. I think I like made an attempt once to catch a shiny Zacian because I loved that Pokemon and I love it shiny, but when it failed the first time, I never tried again. Because that's what I recommended to people, is don't catch the Pokemon in these raids. Just do it for the items, which is what I did. That's why I have like 999 of like, or not quite that much anymore because I've used a bunch. But that's why I have like so many Apper Balls and stuff like that. Like Moon Balls, Sport Balls, Safari Balls, stuff like that. Like, you can see that right here. So yeah, I have 999 Master Balls. That's why. Plus, also, I've partaken in a lot of giveaways, and most of the time when they give away, like, shiny or legendary Pokemon like that, they usually have them holding a rare item, and usually it's Master Balls, so that's another reason why I have so many. even after all this time. Like, you see, I have 650 Beast Balls. This is just from doing Dynamax raids and hoping to catch the shiny legendary in this ball. But I got, like, that many Safari Balls, Sport Balls, stuff like that. You can see I have, like, hundreds of these. And this is even after giving a bunch away to people who need them, so... Well, I guess you can't see hundreds because I'm looking at the stream now and my picture's in the way, so I apologize for that, but... Was just curious, do you have an extra regular Espeon? I sadly do not. I think... I looked the other day and I didn't find an Espeon. Oh, a Zorua. I'm honestly surprised I have, like, no Espeon in here. I have, like, every evolution except that one. That's not a good reject. I'll try and maybe get one at some point if I remember, because I know you like Espeon. Sadly, hacked raids were also patched. They finally found a way to counteract them, so the people haven't been able to host them. As far as I know, though, they are trying to find a way around it. And the thing is, they can still be hosted, but they just can't be hosted online. Like, they have a way that you can still host them, like, with nearby people, but you can't host them online, which is their problem. Because if you do that, you get banned. So they're trying to counteract it, but... Like I said, I'm not really counting on ever seeing it again. Not like it's really a huge problem anyway, because I have access to, like, genning bots and stuff like that, where you can gen Pokemon holding whatever item you want, so honestly, I could just duplicate items over and over again. I'm not too worried about it. It was kind of fun to do, though. It was fun seeing the game doing stuff it wasn't supposed to be honest. Like, just watching those hacked raids is pretty cool. I think I do still have some footage of it, like, recorded on my Switch. At some point I was planning on, like, uploading those clips to YouTube just so people could see, like, what that was, because apparently a lot of people don't know much about it. And people were, like, kind of asking what hacked raids is like. So I was pondering posting those clips onto YouTube, just so people could get, like, a better idea. At least Snom is cute, yes. Snom is precious. Oh, you bought the expansion pass yesterday? Cool. Have fun doing that. I'm still working on my Pokemon's level and getting the Entei to love me. He played with me. You have to get gym badges for it to obey you. That's the only thing. It's whether its friendship is high or not, I don't think it really matters. You have to have certain amounts of gym badges. And For a Pokemon as high leveled as that, I'm pretty sure you have to get, like... I don't think you have to get all the badges, but you have to get quite a few of them. I only got one, but I will get more. Yeah, I'm sure. You got this, girl. Thankfully, Pokemon Sword and Shield is a pretty easy game. I tried to play through Pokemon with level 100 traded Pokemon when I was younger. Wasn't fun. Yeah, trust me. As a personal challenge to myself, my current run-through of Pokemon Platinum on my cartridge, I traded in a bunch of, like, shiny and, legendary Pokemon from other save files. But like, they weren't, like, level 100, they were, like, level 5 or something. I traded them all into the game, and now I'm playing through the game with all traded Pokemon, and it is not fun. But I'm putting up with it, because it's kind of worth it once they start obeying you. Because they're not level 100, after, like, 2 or 3 badges, it usually stops being a problem. But yeah, for like, the beginning of the game, I was quickly losing patience. But hey, I might as well I wanted to make Pokemon Platinum a bit of a challenge since I know, like, everything about that game at this point. Spyro music. It's fun when your Pokemon take a nap and do nothing but hit themselves for 6 turns until they start to attack. Yup. So much fun. Not. I swear in Gen 4, though, it was like, that measure was so much more annoying, because there were so many other things they could do. They could literally fall asleep on their own will, they could hit themselves in confusion, they could just straight up not attack, they could use a different move than what you ordered. Oh my god, it's like... I swear to god in 4th gen it was so much worse. I just noticed you're listening to Legend of Spyro. Yeah, I'm listening to the Spyro remixes. I have it in this playlist. I got a couple Spyro remixes in this playlist. Need a playlist to play while streaming? I definitely recommend game remixes off YouTube if you can find them. Oh yeah, Broken Soul from Eternal Night is so emotional. As a kid, I remember I would cry often when listening to it. The parts have been ordered and now I wait. I actually sang Broken Soul on stream. I think Anisse actually wanted me to sing it. She requested me to sing Guide You Home and Broken Soul. And I guess I sang it well because she I guess liked it. I definitely sang from the heart though, because those songs mean a lot to me. Oh my god! I literally okay, I'm pretty sure you didn't see that because my camera's not pointed low enough, but I literally flung my controller. Oh my god, okay, it's another boy. I literally, like, tossed my controller in the air slightly when that happened. Oh my god, Shiny Snom. Okay, I'm wondering if I should chuck a Safari Ball at this one. I'll start by chucking some Beast Balls just to see if I can get lucky. Because this could have a mark, and then, like I said, because it's snowing, this could have the Snow Frolicker mark, which I really am hoping it does. Oh my god. I literally, like, flung my controller, like, up and down. Oh my gosh, okay. So this is Shiny Snom number 4. Powder Snow. Oh my goodness. Okay. That I love how these always pop up like when I'm so not expecting it. Like they always pop up when I'm least expecting it. The frickin' snow babies. Okay. One. Damn it. It could have happened. Alright, I'll chuck a moonball at it. Oh, critical capture! There it is, finally. What?! I have never had that fail before. Wow. Okay, well then. A critical capture freaking failed. That is hilarious. And of course, the next ball catches it. So apparently critical captures just do not work on Snoms. Okay. You failed a critical capture on a legendary in a different stream, I think. I don't remember that, but if it happened, then I'm an idiot. But okay. Does this have a mark? That's the question. Oh god. No, it doesn't. Ugh. Come on. Okay, so that's Shiny Snom fail number 4. Oh boy. So that's 4 Shiny Snoms now that I found that are not marked. Oh my god. God, those give me a heart attack every single time. Come on, Mark Charm, work your magic, please. So I got a Japanese Ditto, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Oh god. The rush I get from that never gets old. Let's see, where's my box? So I'm gonna keep going. Once I get the Snom with the mark, I'm gonna make like a compilation of all the times I found a non-marked Shiny Snom. Oh my goodness. God. Like, I can't explain how much of a, like, adrenaline rush that gives me. I just realized Flapple doesn't have legs. Do you still have a problem with your Wii U? I haven't really used it. It's still sitting here on my table, but it's just I don't really have much need for it. Plus, I don't have any more slots to plug a console in. I do intend on keeping it, though. And I do still need to replace the charger. Because unfortunately the charger still doesn't work. I kind of want to play Pikmin 3, but it demands a gamepad to start, and I don't know where the charger is, so I'm too lazy to do a full-on search. I relate to that. The beat makes the Spyro remix sound like Unreal Tournament music. Rotom. I think my girlfriend missed me finding that shiny. While you were gone, another Shiny Snom appeared. Yes, I did. Oh no. It wasn't marked though, so I'm still going. Oh, gross. What'd you do to your toe? Oh, jeez. Why don't you get it removed? Because you can get those removed, you know. Yeah, as far as I know, you can basically get... I mean, like... Depending on how, like, far in it is, you can do some kind of treatments, but if it's, like, really in there, then it would probably require surgery, but you can get surgery to get those removed. Especially if it's causing you infections constantly like that, because then that's just gonna kill your health. It'll just grow back. Well, they could probably remove it completely. Because you can remove a nail completely and it probably won't grow back. But yeah, I would look into that. Because, yeah, that's gonna be a huge problem for a lot. That's gonna be like that's gonna be a lot of unnecessary pain in your life if you don't do something about that. And I would hate for you to have to suffer through that for your entire life, because that's terrible. I've had one of those before. And we were able to get it removed, thankfully, because it wasn't so far in that there was nothing we could do about it. My mom knew how to deal with it, but yeah, it's very painful. I know how that can feel, so I would hate for you to have to suffer through that through your whole life. Gets PTSD over the Darkrai Dusk Noir boss music. Trust me, I had my own fair share of that, too. Had one for at least 6 years. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's gotta suck. Yeah, there's ways you can deal with that. It's better to have that removed than have you suffer like that for the rest of your life. That ain't right. I went through it not fun and I lost them. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to have any of my toenails removed, but it definitely sucked for a while. It was very painful. I couldn't do much with that toe. It sucked. But yeah, I had PTSD over the boss music. Relatable. It's kind of like Rising Sun, though, where it sounds like hopeless for like a bit of it, and then like and then it kind of becomes almost heroic sounding as it goes on. I was gonna faint from pressure. Those boss fights were insane. They are, especially if you don't know what you're doing, and from what you told me, you didn't really know how to play the game for a while. So, the bosses can be made ridiculously easy if you know what you're doing, but if you aren't sure what you're doing, then yeah, they will kick your ass. I work though, so I don't know when I can do it. It's definitely something to keep in mind, though. Even if you can't do it, like, right now, I would definitely, like, bring it up to Clay. Because it's better to get that dealt with than have you just suffer the rest of your life. That ain't... Nah, don't do that. But yeah, like, especially the other day, I fought the Darkrai fight, and I turned it into a joke. Because, literally, I threw a stun... Basically, how I did the Darkrai fight to make it ridiculously easy, I threw a stun seed at Darkrai, and... So yeah, I stun seeded Darkrai, and then I was playing as a Piplup, and I knew Blizzard. So I stun seeded Darkrai, ate a Violent Seed, and then just spammed Blizzard. And I won in like 5 seconds. I felt so bad because I know how hard that fight is for some people, and I turned it into a joke. But yeah, if it just grows back like that, then yeah, you would probably have to have the whole nail removed. I cannot express how much I hate Leon's Charizard. Well, did you also not know the trick that if you save at the save point, then you can just turn your game off? Because then you don't lose your items. I mean, granted, you can't do that in Mystery Dungeon DX, which I was really mad about because that was like my favorite exploit, that basically I could just turn the game off and go back to my last save point and not lose my items. But yeah, I was really miffed that in Mystery Dungeon DX they made it so you can't do that. But yeah, in the DS games, you could just turn it off, and I mean, having to redo the latter half of the dungeon kind of sucked, but... Thankfully, I learned that really quickly and only had to suffer through that a few times. Did you know he's a champion and he has a Charizard? No, I would have never guessed. Allergies will be the death of me. No, no dying allowed. Here's some more PTSD. Although this is more in my case. Oh god, her freaking Garchomp, man. I still can't believe I beat her with just a freaking Empoleon. I could never do that again if I tried. Dying is hereby prohibited, whether it be by allergies or muddins. I can't guarantee that. I came pretty close to death earlier. I'm pretty sure my Empoleon's moveset was Surf. Sorry. I'm pretty sure my Empoleon's moveset was Surf, Waterfall, Strength, and Rock Climb. Well, honestly, that would have been such a funny turn of events if it turned out she was working with Cyrus that whole time. Obviously, that would make no sense in the story, but... Suicune's battle theme. Fitting. That would be a cool story. N was kind of like that, but you found it like halfway through the game instead of near the end. I have a sudden craving for chicken nuggets. Why does everything have to be closed? I mean, I have a bag of chicken bites. I definitely love seeing Cynthia own Paul, though. Oh my god, yeah, that was great. I hated him so much as a kid, so, like, seeing Cynthia frickin' own his ass was the most satisfying thing ever. He totally deserved it, too. It's like, the best person to knock him off his high horse was definitely Cynthia. I wish I could share my chicken with all of you. Do they have Horsey in the game? Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Kingdra's in the game. They're fairly easy to find in the... I think Isle of Armor is where you can find them if you look in the water areas. You might need to have the bike upgrade to surf, though, in order to get them. Which doesn't come until I think about... it's fairly close to the end of the campaign, unfortunately. I think it's more halfway through the game. I might just be exaggerating it. Yeah, it's more halfway through the game. My bad. I keep getting the routes confused. Because you get it on, like, a particular route. I think 25 is a pretty good level. If anything, it might be a bit over-leveled. I think I'm gonna make some more of those chicken bites after the stream. I bought like this big $10 bag of them. And I've already eaten almost the whole bag. They're like buffalo chicken bites and they're really good. They're definitely, they're pretty hot though. They're pretty spicy for sure. They can't be stuffed preheating the oven. You could probably just microwave them. I mean, that's what I do. Most stuff in the freezer can just be microwaved. And that's what I do when I make those chicken bites. It's like, I don't feel like using the frickin' oven. Barry being named Gary. I love it. I love it. Maybe it's Gary in disguise. Nah, Barry's much less of a dick. Barry's honestly a lot more like my friend Bridget than Gary the jaded asshole. I can kind of see that, actually. Oh boy. Trust me, I think about that all the time. But they have to do it because obviously if a character with wings could just fly out of a hazard, then I don't know. It actually makes even less sense to me because in the previous 2 Spyro games, they still made it so jumping off of cliffs was a hazard, even if Spyro has proven he can fly. But then in Dawn of the Dragon, they just yeeted out the whole hazard altogether. Because you can fly freely, so it would make no sense if you would just fall down a cliff and die. Seriously, if you try to kill yourself by jumping off a cliff in Dawn of the Dragon, it literally doesn't work. It just puts you into flying mode and you can just fly back up. Oh yeah, it is. That's why it's one of my favorites. It feels good to just be able to fly where you want. True, I do agree with Volgorn on that though. I sensed someone talking about Spyro. What an entrance hero. I did, like, briefly when I was first getting into Pokemon, because of course I was told that would work, but then of course the first time I did it and it didn't work, I gave up trying. I think the rumor I was told and did at the time was, basically mash B. But yeah, I didn't... It's not a thing. It really is funny that people still believe in that. Shouting gotcha repeatedly would help. Yeah, I've heard of that one too. I also heard of the like the thing that because in 4th gen they introduced the DS microphone, people were saying like that if your Pokemon was like confused or asleep, snapping your fingers or saying or yelling snap out of it would make them do that. And it's like, as cool as that would be, it's obvious that that's not the case. I held my breath when I was little. I think I did that too. The turn 3DS upside down thing was actually real. Yeah, that I didn't believe in until I saw it with my own eyes. I was shocked that they actually did something like that. That was really funny. And then in this game, it's the fact to evolve Milcery into Alcremie, you have to actually use the spinning mechanic with your character, which I never had a use before, so I'm kind of happy they gave it a use, but it's kind of funny. Honestly, when I found out that was the evolution method, I again didn't believe it until I saw it, and it was so funny when I realized it. I was like, oh my god, they actually did that. Oh, wow. So what is a mark on a shiny Pokemon? It's a special thing that is fairly rare, but with an item called the Mark charm that you get for completing the Isle of Armor Pokedex, it makes things easier. A mark is basically a symbol on a Pokemon that gives it a special title upon being sent out. And there's various different marks wild Pokemon can have. Let me see if I can show you an example. I do have a marked shiny Pokemon. It's the only one that I have currently, and it's honestly one of my most prized possessions. Let me see if I can find it. And I can show you what I mean. Let's see, where is it? I always forget where I stick this stupid thing. Probably just not seeing it. Where the heck is it now? Hold on. There it is. I'm just blind. Now, this is the one that has the mark. This is what it looks like. And this is what I would be looking for on the shiny if I had found one. On the ribbon screen, it will show the mark. You can check it and uncheck it, and it will. You see how it says at the bottom, Galaxy the Opportunist? When I send it out, it will say that instead. And it's just a very special thing. Its mark is also in the bottom right-hand corner of that summary page. And it'll have different titles depending on which mark it has. And there is a chance that I could get a Shiny Snom with a mark, and that's what I'm trying to go for. Because you can only get that by finding a shiny in the wild. And so far, I found 4 Shiny Snoms that were markless, so it's probably gonna take me a while to reach this goal. I'm gonna put a different Pokemon out front. Now, you probably see how it says Vibrance the Great Friend there. Ribbons work the same way. This shiny Mesprit has ribbons. And if ribbons allow you to do the same thing, only marks have titles that ribbons can't. So just to make sure people aren't confused, because you can't, it's impossible to have a Mesprit with a mark. And dear God, look how tiny it looks. I just always imagined it being bigger. Oh my gosh. My shoulders, man. What do you mean, dude? Oh. I guess you can. I wouldn't mind hearing more about it, because I want to know it, like, I want to know. Oh, okay. What music is this? This is a fan-made MLP song based on Nightmare Moon / Princess Luna. It's called No Choice Left. faster. It really is gonna be amusing seeing how it's gonna be amusing feeling the cool awesomeness of having a really fast computer. Yeah, I'm planning on putting my current graphics card in there. Because it works so well on my current computer, I'd rather keep using it. Are you a fan of Skylanders? Of course I am. I actually have Skylanders sitting right behind my webcam on my desk, on my table here. I've been just playing through one of the games again recently. Actually, that can be something I use some of Vast Dragon's kind donation for. I can go get the rest of those Skylanders I really wanted to add to my collection. Like the Polar Whirlwind and the Dark Mega Ram Spyro, I wanted to get those. There's a fan-made Skylanders A New Beginning coming on YouTube in like a season for a movie. That would be cool. I'd be into that. It'd be cool to see a... I just hate seeing a show get cancelled, so if they're continuing from Skylanders Academy, then that would be cool. But it's going to be on next year. Well, yeah, I figured. Animating stuff takes a long time. It's also about 8 to 9 times faster than your current PC. Wow, that's going to be pretty impressive. If Bridget ever sends it. Should react to the Skylanders A New Beginning sneak peek trailer. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of reacting to things. But I don't know. I've considered reacting to certain things, like maybe Nintendo Directs or something like that, but I don't know. It's something I've thought about. The hard drive in your new PC also reads data about 32 times faster. Wow. That's incredible. Processor is also very similar to what the PS5 and XSX uses, but yours clocks higher, so it's slightly faster, maybe about 15% faster. That's cool. Like I said, I honestly can't wait to use it. Having a computer that fast is gonna feel amazing. I see them, Ruby. I just don't respond to everything. If I can't think of a response, I just don't say anything. Still bothered that I can't recall what game this track is from. It's from Battle Revolution, dude. It's a Eurobeat remix of Gateway Coliseum from Battle Revolution. I know how that can feel sometimes. I hate when I hear a song and just cannot place it for the life of me. What's your favorite season and why? Spring. Because the plants are starting to bloom around that time, so everything is like really pretty, and then the trees are coming back, so everything is really colorful. And spring is like the time when the temperature is always perfect. Not too cold, but not too hot either, so it's like, it's just, I like having that balance. And then there's the fact that because spring is transitioning into summer, it's not going to get cold. It's just going to get nice and warm. Plus, always in spring, I just feel so much more at ease with everything. I feel so much happier overall in the spring. Autumn I like too. Honestly, I like spring and autumn the best because it has that balance. That's really what makes me like a season. Mr. Flareon, help! What's up? Never seen your name before. Yeah, I saw your streams before, just never joined. Oh, okay. Glad to have you joining for the first time then. jeez. How do you even play a game at 2 frames per second? I mean, that's coming from me, who's actually tried. Can't even imagine a game at 8 frames per second either. Desperate times is how. Mood. I would have given up and read a book. Yeah, sounds like me. Well, you had every right to be a little upset, but yeah, it honestly, you still, even then, you still had a little bit of a right to be upset. Like, I'd be kind of ticked off if my parents got me a game that I couldn't even play. Whether they knew it or not. Look how cute it is just walking across the ground. Oh yeah. It was an honest mistake. But don't feel bad about it though, that was a long time ago. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess that does kind of suck. Like me. That's why you're such a big help. Voltaro wings go zoom. What are you doing now, Panda? Sewing machine goes zoom. I guess that answers my question. Burr. Sewing machine go burr. Yeah, this is probably one of the more epic songs I have in this playlist. Kid Icarus Uprising had a really damn good soundtrack. This isn't the actual song, it's an orchestral remix, but... yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, I think I'm gonna end off the stream by hatching those eggs. Just see what's in them. And then after I do that, I'll probably end the stream. Oh, a Shinx. That's a good start. That's one of my favorite Pokemon. Yes, Shinx. Poliwag. A female Combee. I think I actually do still need a shiny Vespiquen, so that's helpful. Aw, Shilos. And this is actually the form I like, too. And a look at that. It's a good Pokemon to use in a playthrough. I'd recommend it. A Mime Jr. Timber. I actually have a shiny Girder in Pokemon Go. I've been trying to evolve for ages, so that kind of reminds me of that. And a Miltank. Another one of my favorite Pokemon. This is a great shiny, by the way. The blue cow just is always so good. I'm not playing Spyro today. This is... I try not to change up too much unless I really feel like it. Because I want to get the shiny hunt through. Alright, we got one egg left. What is the final Pokemon? Let us see. Cap off the stream. a throw. Well, not really. It's just I don't just play Spyro, Ruby. I have a lot of other interests. I would rather you not, like, assume things of me based on one statement. There's my boxes a little bit here. By the way, this is one of the coolest shinies ever, just look at it. So these are all shinies. Do I want to keep any of these? I didn't even look at their summaries. It's a good Shanks. I might keep that for a friend. Oh no. I might keep the Combi and the Shellos. I forget, do I have a good Gastrodon? I forget. Maybe I don't. What is this song called? Let me find out. And alright, sweetie, good idea. Let me check real quick, I forget exactly what it's called. I think it's the Hall of Fame or something? It's a remix of, The Swamp from Eternal Night GBA. That's what the song is.